This is Zo-Daddy.
It's the ManCandy.
Sorry for the delay, but ManCandy was a little slow on it.
My phone went dark, so we're good. We're back on track.
Well, ManCandy, you know what we got to start with? This is podcast 32, but we got to start with our special podcast where my boy John Cena is now the greatest world wrestling champion of all time.
That was awful. It was a decent WrestleMania up until that last match. It just ruined it all.
I agree. Well, ManCandy, I'm just saying this. If you didn't have this much hate with John Cena, I could have cared less about the whole WrestleMania. But with your hate, how much you hate the guy, it makes me cheer for him more and more and more. And now all of a sudden, like, I'm the biggest John Cena fan of all time. Just because you hate him.
He doesn't like you.
Oh, he loves me.
No, he doesn't.
I guarantee if you get John Cena, to the basement, give him a longie.
Yeah.
Oh, he would be all like, oh, Zo-Daddy is the greatest.
All right, we'll make it happen.
Well, I hope so, because all of a sudden, I guarantee you'd be the biggest John Cena fan too, but right now I am.
Well, and another recap from that over the weekend here was all of our picks.
Oh, hey, you can say that, but you tweet out stuff or X out stuff. I don't even know what you call it anymore, but you got my picks wrong. Next thing I know, after the main event, I lost. And I'm like, I had John Cena. How did I lose that pick?
Well, I believe I still won. So,
well, ManCandy, you study it more than I do. I was just glad to be right there, and I said the John Cena pick should have been worth 5 points.
Well, that's crazy. So
yeah, well, that's gonna go down as one of my top 5 WrestleManias.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it's one of your least favorite. That's probably the reason. So, well, I hope you guys listen to the special. That was a bonus episode.
Yeah, bonus episode.
Yeah, so that's why we said we had 31, and we didn't, we didn't call that 32.
Nope. It was strictly for the fans.
Yep.
The watch along.
Yep.
We're gonna have to cue it up again and watch along and listen again.
I agree, ManCandy. I could listen to that match all night, and how you hate on him, I don't understand. Well, ManCandy, I don't even know what 31 was about because I just remember the bonus episode.
Well, that's fine. We could just recap the bonus episode.
Oh.
31 was just WrestleMania in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
So we're good.
I think we recapped it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, what are we doing? What's that sound?
That's fine. Yeah, we'll do What's That Sound right now.
Okay. I don't remember what, Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it right. So... for all the listeners here, last episode's What's That Sound was...
I don't remember it either.
I drank a beer.
Oh, that's
I
Stone
drank
Cold.
another beer.
Yeah, that's
3
Stone Cold.
beers.
Yeah.
4 beers. 5 beers.
You can stop it really, Tom. All right, that was Stone Cold.
That was Stone Cold.
Yeah, okay. That's all you had to say. Like, I was afraid that you had to say, oh, that was Stone Cold and WrestleMania.
No.
Okay.
No, we're not going that deep.
All right. This week's?
All right, this week's, I think you're going to enjoy this one.
Okay.
Because I enjoyed
it.
it.
Do you think I'm going to get it?
I don't know, probably.
Okay.
Because I enjoyed recording it. So, here you go. This episode's What's That Sound is...
That's just a random pep band playing somewhere.
It could be.
What? ManCandy, you just threw me off on that.
I know.
How am I supposed to get that?
You should. Everybody should get this one.
Okay, Badger Pep Band.
Okay.
Okay.
If you know What's That Sound, please feel free to put it in the comment section
I don't
or
like this
follow it on X, or actually add it to our X at JO Tips Podcasts.
That was just a random band playing.
It certainly could be a random band.
I mean, unless you're playing it off a movie. Is this Teen Wolf again?
No, it's not Teen
No,
Wolf.
I'm just throwing that out because I got that one. Maybe it's another, pep band playing at Teen Wolf before he comes out as a werewolf, which I did not see. I'm going with Teen Wolf, the movie Pet Band playing before he turns into a werewolf.
All right.
How's that?
Perfect.
I mean, come on, man.
Got
That
it.
could be any band in America.
All right.
All right. Well, welcome to episode 32, and
And I think we
have
got
a
a good
special one.
This is a good one.
Yeah, well, I had one of my buddies come into my room, and he. Do I bring up the story?
Well, first off, let's set the scene here a little bit. So we're recording out of a special place now.
Oh yes, go ahead. This is all about you.
This is a
First time ever.
First time ever recording in the ManCandy's basement. So
Just doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right, but we're okay. We got some basketball and some hockey on the TV here.
What do you mean? We have one TV.
Well,
the
yeah,
other
that's why I
one
said
isn't working.
The TV, and just grinding out some games. Unfortunately, the Maple Leafs lost game 4, so that's all right. But we'll get them in game 5.
Yeah.
So we're surrounded by all sorts of WWE memorabilia, which
It
is
is
for
beautiful.
sale, by the way.
Yeah,
So if you know of anybody, or
that wants a doll.
if you're looking yourself, please hit us up. But so the scenery's a little different, but the topic is on point.
All right. So this topic came up when a colleague of mine said, "Hey, I've been following your podcast, and I got a perfect topic for you." I'm like, "Okay, I'll listen to you." And the long story, I'm gonna cut it short. Where he went into a bathroom that is general to the public, and it's a single stall bathroom, and he went in there and he was blown away by what the previous person did. So the previous person did, took care of business, and he held his breath to go number 1, just take a leak, but he is leaving the bathroom when another person is waiting to come in to the single stall, and he's like, what do you do in that situation? It wasn't him that made the smell that
but
the
the
person's
other
going
person's
in.
gonna think that it was
Yes.
him.
I said, you have to say something.
Yeah.
I said, what did you do? He just said, hello. That's all he said. He said
not the right
hello,
move.
and that was the wrong move.
Yeah.
So that brings us to podcast 32 on bathroom tips.
Yes.
Yes, and
And I've got a lot to say on these ones here. So, but just to put a bow on that one, yeah, you got to tell them.
yeah, tip number 1,
Tell 'em.
you let them know if it wasn't you. You let them know, hey, sorry, it was I just went pee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that wasn't me that you're gonna walk into.
And you can joke around about it with
Yes.
the other person, like,
Yeah.
like have fun in there. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
no
So,
kidding.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, and in fact, you can actually go a step further, man, Candy.
Okay.
When I, see someone that I actually know
Yeah.
coming out of a bathroom, I just ask them if it's safe.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's nothing wrong. Hey, is it safe? Because I don't want to go in there just to go number 1.
Yeah.
And I don't need a bomb shelter. I don't want to have to wear a gas mask. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to worry about that.
Agreed.
And you shouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So, I think that's another tip. So tip number 1 was, hey, let them know it wasn't you.
Yeah.
Number 2, let the person, if you know them, coming out of the bathroom, is it safe?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. Is it safe?
Is it safe?
Yep. All right, man, Kenny, you got. Oh, man, Kenny's opened up the notebook. It's at your place, so go right ahead. You got a lot written down here. Again, I have no notebook, guys. I wish we had this on video.
So there's kind of an unwritten rule between guys in that when you're going to use the urinal,
Yep.
and let's say there's another person in there, you don't take the urinal that's right next to that other person. You got to have a divide.
Oh, that's obvious, man.
That's
Kenny.
obvious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's obvious. Yes.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's your tip?
That's my tip.
Oh my gosh, guys, that's not a tip. That's just being obvious.
Do you think that's the same for women though? Like if there's
No, stalls. There's
a stall's a stall?
No, you just take any open stall.
Okay.
You take any open stall when you're at the women's restroom. You just take any open door.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
speaking of scouting bathrooms, that's here's one of my tips.
Okay.
Like I've had a number of jobs
Yep.
over the years.
And I know where you're going with this
Yep.
because I
Because
know
you
I
get
know
it.
the man candy.
You get it.
I don't get it, but I get it.
And I've got a weird thing about going to the bathroom in public. So whenever I go somewhere new, you always have to scout out what's your go-to bathroom. It depends. I mean, if it's just number one, that could be any bathroom. But when there's an emergency situation going on, you need to have that go-to bathroom to be able to help you out in that situation. So always scout out whatever location, whether it's work or wherever you're at. Make sure you have your go-to bathroom in the case things go south.
And man, Kenny, I remember you go remote. You go where no one goes.
Yeah, yeah. There was one period of my life I actually worked at it was almost like a resort, if you will, and my office was in a really tiny building with like 5 other women, and there was one bathroom. I was like, nope, I'm not using this bathroom. I'm going to walk, I don't know, about a quarter mile to another bathroom where I could be by myself.
Well, man, Kenny, I like you. I would have gone in the whatever bathroom was there and say, ladies, you're welcome.
Yeah,
Yep.
that would not have gone over too well. So.
That's all part of it.
And then another place that I worked, there was a bathroom on the 3rd floor, which nobody ever went.
That's where you
That's where I went.
And I love to, yep, where I work, I go to where most of the people go.
Okay.
Yep. So, man, Kenny, just going back to like your school days.
Yeah.
You didn't like to go poop at school.
Nope. Never did.
Why?
I don't know. Just didn't like it.
And you're saying that, and I had where I went to school, MP Nation, I got called out of a study hall.
Why?
Because this guy, Billy Ho, a class of '92, had an impressive number 2.
Okay.
And basically said, guys, you got to see this. and I'm like, what? I'm in study hall, and basically he just said, you got to go down to the gym locker room
Yeah.
and see what I just did.
Okay.
And at first, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you have to go. And I'll be great. I was impressed. It was a soda can that was actually poop. I'm like, how did that come out? And then the long story, like, it took 3 flush. It was a powerful toilet.
Yeah.
It's one of those, power toilets.
Uh-huh.
3 flushes to get it all down.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, that was worthy of calling me out of study hall. Oh my gosh, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable, man, Candy.
Well, what's the etiquette when you do have one that you're proud of, taking a picture of it and sending it to your friends?
Oh, you take a picture, and if you have a multi-stall, you leave that stall, go to another to wipe,
Yeah.
but don't flush the one.
So you don't mess.
Yes, because you don't want toilet paper to
Yeah.
mess with the masterpiece.
Right.
So you just, if that actually happened, if you have like a soda can, like my buddy did,
Something memorable.
or a snake,
Yeah, yeah.
like a wraparound.
Sure.
I've gotten called in by Mrs. Zo-Daddy a couple times, and she goes, "You got to come see this." I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it was like a curly snake."
I never got the call from Miss Candy. and stuff like
Miss
that, but-
Candy needs to listen to more of these podcasts and say, "Hey, when it's impressive, you just let the people know it's impressive." But I mean, anything that's like a soda can, which I have not performed a soda can.
Yeah.
I've had some good ones, but never like that. I've had some snakes.
Okay.
You know what's awful is
What?
when you have a good snake going and it breaks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
And you know it's gonna be
That's
like
the worst.
unbelievable one, and the snake breaks. And like, how did it break? I don't know. I think it's partially gravity, but but if any of that. If you have the opportunity, I mean, if you're at home, you go to another bathroom to wipe.
Yeah.
And you call up, anyone that you can.
When you
That's another tip, by the way.
what's that?
No, just let them know. You just call people up and wipe at a different bathroom.
What how do you feel about calling somebody when you're on the toilet?
Oh, I did that all the time. Remember when I was doing my colonoscopy?
Yes.
Oh, the colonoscopy. When you're gonna go through a procedure, that's another tip. if you're ever going through an invasive procedure like a colonoscopy, you have to let the people know that, hey, this is what I'm going through. And so I had to drink that gallon of crap. And I videoed all of my craps. And at first, it was all like, hey, no, this is happening. And then at the end, when it was just water, you had to listen to all of them.
Yeah, it was great. Both myself and Z-Man, also a listener of the show here, would get random text videos starting in the early evening, and it was just status updates from Zo-Daddy letting us know how things were going.
Yeah.
Is it starting to kick in yet? And then eventually went to bed and woke up the next morning to probably 6 or 7 different videos.
Did you listen to all of them?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. And it got more liquidy.
Yeah.
At one point, it was like, oh, man, there's still some solids. But by the end, it was just all water.
Every video, as it started getting later, you could tell how more and more tired you were getting.
Oh, yeah.
Your enthusiasm was down.
Yes. I'm like, hey, here's another video. At the end, I was like, here we go. Here we go.
Brothers.
Hey, brothers. Here's video number 12.
Still doing okay.
Yep, dehydrated. But yeah, that's another tip. Don't be afraid when there's a procedure. Let your good friends know what you're dealing with.
So they can be along for the journey with you.
That's right.
Okay.
So now we got some other side tips about. We got a side tip from The Godfather.
Oh yes, we did.
Yes, The Godfather.
Shout out to Godfather.
Yeah, The Godfather. Shout out to him. I mean, he had three tips of getting older. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I need to say 2 of them, but let's just say the one that pertains to this show.
Yeah.
Never trust a fart.
Nope.
Which I agree. I mean, I've trusted too many of them, and it's not worked out.
No.
You just don't trust it.
And if you don't believe us, go back and listen to the Avoid Pooping Your Pants episode.
I've trusted too many of them back in the day.
That's a good tip from The Godfather.
Yeah, The Godfather, that was a good tip.
Yep. Are you in the bathroom matches kind of a person, or like the candle?
I have now
spray?
been converted if I don't want to get reamed at.
Yeah.
So that's another tip. If don't be afraid to. You got the sprays, whatever. I'm going with matches.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I like matches.
We got matches in every bathroom, and I guarantee Mrs. Zo-Daddy will ream my butt out if I don't light a match.
Okay.
After going number 2. All this is number 2, by the way, but you have to. But I avoid that at times.
Yeah.
By just saying, well, I just go down to the basement.
Yeah.
She doesn't go down to the basement.
But then the whole basement smells.
She's not going down there.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
It doesn't matter to me.
What about some of us that go down in the basement?
Usually when I do it, it's during the week. I know it's not going to happen. If it does, go ahead. When I bought my house, ManCandy, this is a side story.
Okay.
I bought my house when we were looking at the house.
Yeah.
The house that we're currently in. Had the realtor. Went through it.
Yeah.
We go down to the basement, and it smelled like the worst smell you could ever imagine.
Okay.
In the basement, and I guarantee. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." He went to the basement to do number 2, and it was the worst smell. And I guarantee, I hope he did that for all the other clients, because all the other clients would have been like, "No, we're not coming into the sewer place."
So that really
and
drew
all
you in.
and all I knew was, hey, he just had to take a massive dump.
Yeah.
And that happens. He should have rest in peace. He passed away probably about 3 or 4 years after we bought our house, but he should have lit a box of matches, because one match would not have done anything to that smell. Yeah.
I got a tip. One of the best $30 I ever spent was on Amazon getting the My Bidet.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's so great. To be honest, I don't remember the last time I used toilet paper.
Well,
And that sounds weird,
yeah,
but
I guarantee your butt's still dirty.
I guarantee that it's way more. Out of you and I and all the listeners that are listening to this podcast right now, my butt's more cleaner than any of you.
Yeah. All right. That's a
But the
good
best
point.
$30 I ever spent when everybody was in the panic during COVID of
Run out of
"Oh,
toilet paper."
run out of toilet
Yep.
paper. I just sat back and laughed
Yep.
and said, "Sucks to suck."
Yeah. Well, Mrs. Zo-Daddy gets mad when I don't use we got the dude wipes.
Yeah.
And I'm not promoting it. If they want to like be a real
Sponsor.
sponsor, yeah, I'll start promoting it. But she's like, "Did you use the dude wipes?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna use the toilet."
Why does she care?
I don't know. She thinks it cleans it up better. I'm like, I
Again,
don't think
why
it
does
is.
she care?
I don't know. But my tip is this.
Yeah.
You know, after the first wipe,
Okay.
if it's a losing battle.
Yeah.
If it's a losing battle, you just strip down and get in the shower.
Right.
And that's your little bidet. I just
Yeah.
say, hey, I don't have a bidet. I just go into the shower and I'm like, it's gonna save me less time to, take a shower quick and put all, clothes on, then wiping.
Yeah.
Because if I'm wiping, this is gonna,
Well, sometimes it's like wiping a magic marker.
Oh,
It's just,
yes.
there's no end in sight.
There's no end in sight. And there's been plenty of times in my life where I'm like, this is not a winning battle. It's easier just to go in the shower.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's another tip. If it's a magic marker moment and after the first wipe, if it's possible, if you're at work, you might have to wet the toilet paper.
That's true.
I've done that.
Yeah,
I've
in the
used.
sink?
Yep, in this, in the sink. In fact, I've done, which I would not recommend, the paper hand wiping towels
Oh, yeah,
instead of toilet paper.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then do you throw it in the toilet or do you throw it in
Oh,
the
I
garbage?
no toilet. You don't understand. At most jobs, these toilets are not like at home. At home, you'd never do that. They'll never flush. But these
Right.
powerful toilets, at the workplace, they'll flush anything.
Well,
I'm just saying, but there's always a downfall with wetting the toilet paper.
yeah, did you ever spit on it?
No, have you?
No.
Oh, that is weird. No, you just wet it a little bit, and just get some. But you know what the downfall of that is?
What? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dingle berries.
Yeah.
I mean, you wet the toilet paper, you wipe. It might feel good at the time.
Yep.
But that night, you're going to find out
You're gonna-
when you have 30, 40, 500 dingleberries in your
Yeah.
bed. Like, oh, geez, what's this scratching me? Oh, that's a dingleberry.
Yeah, you're going to have butt dandruff.
Yeah, oh, yes. That happens. So avoid that. So the tip, if you have to wet the toilet paper, make sure it's quality toilet paper.
That's true.
At that point, I wish they had paper towel.
Okay.
Wet the paper towel. That'd be
Yeah.
unbelievable.
But then even still, do you throw that in the toilet or do you throw that in the garbage?
I'm not doing that at home. Remember, at home,
I know.
If it's an emergency, if it's not my house, if this is at your house, yeah, I'm throwing down the toilet. I'm throwing down the toilet.
Okay.
But if it's mine and I know it's a losing battle, I'm showering.
Yeah, yeah. Well, right.
Yeah. So don't say that. What are you gonna do? I'm not ever throwing it in the garbage. It's either I'm at home and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna take the shower. But if I'm at your house, it's going in the toilet.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But if it doesn't go down, it doesn't go down.
Yeah. One of my tips is going to be if you're ever out in public and you have to use the bathroom, I try to find the family bathrooms versus
Jeez,
going in
that's
there.
bull crap.
Nope.
No, those are more handicapped. Those are
Nope.
needed.
Yep.
Gosh.
Yeah, they're needed for me. They're available. No one else is using it. It's not like I'm going to wait for somebody to come out.
Is this to go number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, number 1, you're fine going
Yeah.
wherever.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What about going number 1?
Okay.
Can you let out a forcible fart?
That's a good question.
Like peeing. You could probably hold it, but you might have the urge, like, oh, I gotta fart.
Yeah, I would say yes in that situation because
Even if it's gonna be loud,
yeah, where else?
you're gonna get looks.
Where else are you gonna fart?
After you pee, you can walk out of the stadium or wherever and just go to a corner and
Right,
fart.
but you're in a bathroom. That's where
Even
stuff
though-
like that should be.
But as you're peeing, it's gonna be louder than.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. I don't see an issue with it. Do you disagree?
I do disagree. I don't think you force it out. but it is strangers.
It is.
Yeah,
And you're in a bathroom environment.
but you can't just. Farts are funny.
They are funny.
Yeah, I mean, and if you did it,
Yeah.
if you actually did it and laughed at yourself, other people will laugh.
But why is it that...
But if it stinks,
Yeah.
it's not as funny for the other people.
That's right, but... Okay, you're right. Farts are funny. And, like, your farts, meaning, like, my farts, are funny to me. Your farts are funny to you.
Yep.
Are my farts funny to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Not
so as it doesn't-
everybody's.
But if it stinks, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, farts is that could be a whole nother podcast because Mrs. Zo-Daddy, she'll claim that anytime I fart that I forced it out. I'm like, no, it just came out. There's times it just comes out.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it and then if it smells, she goes gas mask for like 30 minutes. I'm like, the smell's gone a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's a
That's a
simple
whole
one.
nother... Tips on farting.
Now, what about if you're in a stall next to someone?
Yeah.
I think it's free game to
Oh, for
let
sure.
everything rip.
For sure.
All right, but you and another person are in a stall.
Yeah. Not the same stall.
No.
Okay.
different
Let's
stalls.
clarify.
Yep, okay. They're pooping. You're pooping.
Okay.
There is no chance that you leave before the other
No.
person. Really?
No.
Even
No,
really?
Even if I finish first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that, man?
I don't know.
You just don't want them to see your face.
I don't want to. I don't want them to associate me with the dump that just happened, or vice versa. I
So
don't
with
wanna,
that, would you call this a tip? Like,
Yeah.
if you're pooping next to someone,
Yep.
and you're done plenty of time,
Yeah.
just stay there for 20, 30,
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Yeah. Well,
What if they're doing the same thing? It's
It's a waiting game.
It's a waiting game.
Who's gonna fold
Oh,
first?
I guarantee when I'm done, I am gonna be done.
Well, you can kind of gauge how well along the other person is
Well,
next to you. So, but I want to wash my hands and get out of the bathroom before that person gets out of their stall.
All right. Well, I disagree.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, if it's close, maybe, but
There's one time when I was younger, we went to Farm and Fleet with Mom Candy and Dr. Gordy, and he had to go to the bathroom really bad. It was like, we have to go now. So, and I had to go number one at the time. So him and I both went in. He goes in the stall. I peed, and he's just dropping bombs like crazy. And I go to leave the bathroom, and I open the door, and he goes, "Hey, ManCandy, how do you spell relief?" And I go, "How?" And he just lets one out. But
oh,
as I was holding the door for someone else to come into the bathroom. So
Yes.
they heard that too.
they heard the
It was
bomb.
great.
They heard the bomb. Oh, that is good. That is good. So that's a good tip, man, Kenny. I mean, Zo-Daddy will say when you're done, just
go.
Just go.
Okay.
Man, Kenny says wait for the other person.
Yep, wait it out.
So that's where the listeners have to
just-
make a decision.
That's maybe our poll question.
Oh yes, that's going to be our poll question. What, when you're pooping next to another person, do you wait or do you leave when you're done pooping?
Yep.
And I guarantee my listeners are going to say, I leave when I'm done pooping.
All right.
I'm not waiting around.
That's got to be an MP thing.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, you don't want to hear. All right. MP thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, you open it up. MP thing, which Mrs. Zo-Daddy was not happy.
Uh-oh.
In the Murphy, in the MP household, there was a lot of pooping with the door open.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And there was times where I had friends come over.
Okay.
And there might have been a mother of mine that,
Oh,
is going to the bathroom.
okay.
Never closed it. And we're going to go down and play RBI baseball.
Yeah.
And I was, my friend is walking ahead of me and happens to turn my head. This is all for Shmoo Dog. Turns his head. I never saw him whip a head back. I guarantee he had whiplash because he did a quick peek to the left and saw Mama Murph. Oh, Mama on the
Mama Zo.
Mama Zo on the toilet, and might have scarred him.
I would imagine.
Might have scarred him. And I'm like, hey, welcome to my house.
It happens.
So guess what? Early
What?
on, I want to go number 2 with the door open.
Yeah.
Mrs. Zo-Daddy didn't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, well, that's what I grew up with. So now I have to shut the door every time.
Maybe some of my going to the bathroom problems always stems from growing up. I always wanted to go into the bathroom and Half Bro was taking number 2, just to hang out.
You wanted to go in there as he's doing
I
it?
guess.
Holy cow, that is weird.
I'd knock on the door and say, "Can I come in?" And yeah, I just want to hang out with Half Bro.
Oh, that's weird. This is a dark side of the podcast. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Oh my gosh. You want to see Half Bro take a dump?
Well, I don't know how old I was.
I don't know how old. I
four-
never wanted to see my brothers take a dump. Well, I
good
could've.
times.
Oh,
Good
well.
times.
Well, guys, I hope you take something out of just our bathroom tips. You know what the poll question's going to be, but you do not know what our fake sponsor's going to be.
Yes, our fake sponsor. This is one that we came up with, and they reached out to us during WrestleMania
Okay.
last weekend. So if you're going to a sporting event or just need a new, different look, try areola dye.
Oh,
Areola dye is the newest in cosmetic, I don't know, coloration, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want, to go orange or blue or whatever. A shade darker, areola dye is your go-to.
and what WWE wrestler would have loved that the most?
I don't know, Doink.
No, I was thinking, who was that? Venus?
Val Venus.
Val Venus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. So, if you want to spice things up or just, go to Lambeau Field and want to be green and gold, try areola dye.
Yep. Well, I hope everything went well on podcast 32 is going to come to an end. We got many coming up. Get ready for our anniversary one.
Yep, right around the corner.
Yep. Hope you enjoy it.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Until next time, this is Just Our Tips Podcast. Can be found on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Play. Until next time, thank you very much.